dicks.
Dick in a box.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Your mother would like that, wouldn't she?
Your mother's dick would like that, wouldn't she?
Your mother's
Oh,
face would
fuck,
like
I
that, wouldn't
died.
she?
Making my sphere. Feels Batman.
Hey guys.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hey, Alex Pichon was in the paper. Again.
What did she do? She found a cure for cancer.
Like, that's
Being
highly
serious.
inappropriate.
No, she's super smart, so you know. Seems like that kind of thing to do.
What was
Did
she in
you
the
like
paper?
her? Were you actually her friend though?
I never talked to her.
Did she have friends?
Yeah.
That was bad of me saying that.
Worse.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was highly inappropriate, Imogen.
That was really mean. What about that girl who always carried around that violin? I saw her in
It's a very
town.
touchy
Oh,
subject.
yeah.
It's Irene.
Why is that a touchy subject?
No reason.
Tell me.
No reason.
Tell us.
Why? What's there to tell? I'm just saying it's a touchy subject.
How is that a touchy subject?
I don't really want to start.
Please, can you just tell us?
No, you can use your
What
bloody
happened?
imagination. Nothing. Nothing
The
happened.
Sampo?
I'm just saying. Talking about her is bad on the internet.
Why?
Talking about anyone on the internet is bad.
We've talked about a lot of people on the internet, okay?
Yeah, implying that wasn't bad.
Pranay's family?
It
Dude,
wasn't
that's
like,
not good.
like touchy.
Need more lighting in this bitch.
When have you guys gone, like, over the line? Tell me one of your stories.
Oh, fuck.
No, when you go over the line to...
This one time I went outside. Let me have any story. So, what about you? Do you have any funny stories to share? Oh, it's getting night. We should go to sleep.
Yeah, you want to go to bed?
Yep, let's go to bed.
Alright, everyone get to bed.
No.
Does anyone have a bed? Oh wait, there it is. There's mine.
Where
What's
is
with
it?
the rings? Can you explain the rings to us?
Do you legitimately have a bed or you don't have a bed?
No, I have a bed, but it's all the way over here.
Where?
Right behind you. Okay, I don't have a bed. Oh, it's downstairs in that sea.
Implying it's still there, which it's not, so you should probably not go up there and just sleep there where I put it out for you.
Where is it?
Upstairs where you just were standing 2 seconds ago.
Okay. Bedtimes.
Cool.
Lovely.
Fucking love this.
Much more handy.
It
Don't
is.
you guys
sort
have
of-
any stories when you've gone over the line, you know, said something that you should have not said, and like,
Shit. No.
really?
No.
Dude, is this wheat fully grown?
Let me have a look.
Because
I
it's been
wouldn't
like
have a
that for a
clue.
couple of days. So,
Hit one, and if you get bread out of it, then yeah.
no, I got wheat out of it.
It probably isn't. Give it bone meal and see if it grows any further.
Don't have any on me. I left it downstairs.
Wait, I got some. Come over here and I'll drop it down to you.
Cheers.
I always did that
It's
stuff.
not
when I
working.
was-
I think this stuff just gives you wheat, bro.
Oh no, it definitely gives you. It
Nope,
gives you.
too late.
What?
Have you ever made someone cry?
Yeah.
Probably.
Lol.
Tell us the story.
It's not a very pleasant story. I was a real dick.
I proceeded to put her in a position where I was torturing her with
Cattle prods.
cattle prods, fire, and my dick.
No, what happened?
No, it's just like ex-girlfriend kind of thing.
Oh, no, I mean like anyone like, just random friends or like people in your class. Because ex-girlfriend
I
and
don't really
boyfriend
consider
things
myself
don't
like
go
a super
so-
mean person who goes around and like purposely tries to.
Yeah, I'm not a
Cool.
complete douche.
I'm not a fucking bitch, Imogen. What are you trying to say? What, do you have any stories?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Don't you guys have any when you were young when you made people cry?
Can't remember, man.
Really?
I'm
can't-
sure
You
I
guys
did.
never made anyone cry?
Oh yeah, I did actually. I think back in primary school, Thomas Cullen and I used to frequent each other's houses quite often, and he had a Pokemon Red Game Boy game, and I think he left it at my house or something, and I played it, and then I leveled up his Bulbasaur into like a Venusaur, and he was like, "No, I didn't want that," and he like cried. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
I have stories about me being a total badass. Like one time, some guy taught me how to duplicate Pokemon on Pokemon Gold, and when he's like telling me, he's like, if you tell anyone this, I'm gonna be really really pissed off. And I told like everyone, and he never found out it was me, and I felt like a badass. Stories.
Lol.
Man, I don't really have any other stories.
So you guys
Uh,
only have Pokemon game stories?
Shut up! It's a
one
lifestyle,
time-
bro.
Shit.
One time
really sad.
I ran away from this party, like we were playing with this ball in the backyard with a whole bunch of people, and what happened is that the ball went over the fence out the back, and people were like, yeah, we have to go get the ball, and I was like, yeah, let's go get the ball, and they were like, yeah, go ask your parents if you could get the ball, but I didn't ask my mom if I could go get the ball. And this other kid went and asked his mum, like, yeah, let's go. So we ran out the back, we ran around the block, went to the guy's house, and then took the ball and trucked it back over, and came back. Anyway, mum found out later that night that I didn't ask, and I went over, and she grounded me for like 6 years for all my birthday parties, so I didn't have any birthday parties, like celebrate my birthday, like, for a very long time during my childhood. And to this day, I really like having birthday parties because of that reason.
Oh,
sounds a
dude,
bit
that's
pernicious.
awful. That's awful.
I know. I mean, I don't know how old I was when I ran up, maybe like 6 or something. And
Yeah.
so parents would probably pooed a massive brick, like, holy fuck, you ran away, you didn't ask for my permission.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I was 12. Oh, my dad didn't like me crossing the highway until I was like 15. He always didn't like me going across the highway because I live right across. I didn't go to anyone's houses because, like, yeah, sorry, dad doesn't like me crossing the highway. Can't come to your house.
Oh,
Minutes away.
wow. Oh,
Really?
wow. I think there was something that sort of like traumatized me when I was young. You know, the soccer practice thing we used to do, like when we were little?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was soccer practice time, like after school, and me and, you remember Cameron Toll?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, Cameron Toll, me and him, like, were mucking around, like, the whole time, and then afterwards we stayed behind and, like, threw sticks at each other, and then
Yeah.
we were throwing sticks, like, really hardcore, and I'm like, I'm gonna kick your ass with this stick, bitch, and then, like, I threw this stick, and it, like, went, it just went in, like, slow-mo, and then, like, hit, like, right on his eye. I was like,
Oh shit!
and he was covering his eye, and my heart just sank. I'm like, oh no, he's gonna be blind or something. I felt so bad, and I couldn't see anything. I could see this like little bit of blood coming down. I'm like, oh no, no. And I walked him back all the way from like the oval to like the wherever, and then pooed like so many bricks. He was just like bawling his eyes out, and I was like freaking scared as, man. And,
How old were you?
I don't know, man. Probably like, grade 3, whatever that
Shit.
is. So I was like freaking out, and then later I got grounded for like a day, I think. I got grounded my parents like grounded me, and then I rang him up and apologized, and they're like, "Oh, that was good of you." And then like I got ungrounded.
It was like, success.
Yeah, no, but it turned out he wasn't blind. It hit like just above his cheek, sort of. So yeah, he was okay, which was lucky. I always seem to like stab people in the eye with stuff. Like that's. I think I've done that
So
twice now.
a funny story with me, like I got a few funny stories with my brother.
Hmm.
What happened is that you know those like Lego like antenna things you used to attach to like those little, they're like long.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah. Well, I was playing with those, and my brother he put them in his ear, and he was like, look at me," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool! Can I have a turn?" And he slams his hands against his head, like trying to like stop me from grabbing.
Oh,
Puts one
fuck!
through his eardrum, and then he like proves the biggest. He's like, "Ah!" Right. And like comes home and he's like, "I'm stabbed, that really hurts, Mark. Put it in my ear." Obviously, I fucking didn't. He's such a bitch to this day. Doesn't fucking agree. And so yeah, he went and did that. Um, another time, oh god, there's so many stories of my brother hurting himself. Another time, as I've got two more. We're building a new house, and Dad has this big gardening, like these big gardening forks. You know,
Yeah.
there's like those big metal prongs on them.
Yep.
But what happens is that Dad's using it. He puts it down, like stabs it into the ground, and what Blake does, he tries to copy him, and he goes and puts it into the ground, but it goes through his foot, like between his toes,
Oh,
and
oh
like
my
stabs
god.
through his foot, and then some like Blake screaming and carrying on, and we quickly rush him home, and we think it's just gone a little bit in his foot, but we're like later on that night, we like see this blood on the floor and stuff like that, and it ends up going right through his foot, the thing.
Oh
But
wow.
lucky enough, like missed all his major
Tendons and
tendons
stuff.
and stuff.
Wow.
And this other one, um, where he was playing with this kid next door, and he recently got a golf club. This kid next door, and he's playing with it. He's playing with Blake, and he ends up hitting Blake, on his on above his eye or on his forehead, and then the guy's like freaks out, just runs inside, and then Blake's just like in shock and just runs home, blood all over his hands, just absolute blood everywhere.
Ah.
And then he like runs. He's just putting blood everywhere, so there's blood all over the door, and he runs into the bathroom. And we're like at 6:30 at night. It's like, where the hell's Blake? We have no idea, and we're like looking for him. We can't find where he is. And at the time, we obviously don't know that he's got hit. And we see this blood like all over the door handle and all over the bathroom like door. And it's like, Blake, you in there? And he's like, no. And then Bob's like trying to push himself in because you're like, holy fuck, there's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it like puts him there, and then Blake's like covered like on the toilet like crying, like putting his hands over his face, blood everywhere. And then yeah, he was like thought he was gonna get in trouble for like getting
Getting injured.
Yeah, and so that was pretty bad. That was pretty traumatic because there was just blood
What
everywhere.
happened to the kid that he played with?
I got grounded. Wasn't allowed to use his golf club ever again.
Raped.
But did your parents go and complain to
Oh.
their parents or what?
Man, that's quite
Yeah.
humorous.
Yeah.
I remember I used to live in the same street as Alistair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would we had our entire street was just like filled with kids. It was like the best. It was heaps of fun. Just like, I don't know, probably 8-10 kids maybe.
Oh.
And so we'd like always, like, as soon as we got home, everyone would like come out and play and stuff.
Mhm.
And freaking we'd always ride our bikes, right? And me and Alistair and Alistair's brother and some
Gordon.
other people in the street. No, Cameron, is it?
Yeah.
Cameron. I forget now. It's been ages. Anyway, so what am I saying? Yeah. So.